Hello everyone, this is Jeff with We Play Edison,
And I'm Katz.
and welcome to the War League Week 1 recap.
I can't wait. Tell us about the team, Jeff.
We Play Edison took to the War League free agency Discord to create an all-star cast of top Yu-Gi-Oh talent and called it Skill Issue.
That's right. Every member of the Skill Issue squad had to survive a brutal gauntlet of high-level matches and, of course, pass the mandatory vibe check. And let me tell you, not everyone made it through to the other side.
After careful deck and strategy preparation, Skill Issue was matched up against Team Lil Man. Let's get into those matches. Our first match is between our own striker, playing Quick Draw versus Chiller Jeans 16 on Amaryllis.
Now, don't get it twisted, folks. On your screen, you'll see their dueling book name, and Striker is logged in as Bravely.
Game 1 was a non-starter due to Striker only opening Quick Draw as a monster, and later Agors that was too little too late.
You hate to see that, Jeff, but Striker held on as long as he could and gained some valuable information about his opponent's deck to inform him in the next game.
Moving on to Game 2, Striker fought through multiple DD Crows to clutch out a win in a grindier match, using Black Rose Dragon's second effect to get lethal.
That was awesome. So often I see players forget about that option, but not Striker. He knows the deck inside and out.
Striker started out Game 3 hot, achieving a life point total of 8,000 to just 1,400.
Striker really went for it all here, but he felt like it was his only choice given the matchup. You do not want to go to late game versus Amaryllis Burn.
At that point, the opponent riskily flipped Skill Drain, putting himself down to 400 life points, but this side deck card wasn't seen in Game 2, and it proved to be too difficult to play through as Striker couldn't find an out and tragically lost a tight Game 3.
Tragically is right, Jeff. He just couldn't draw away to get in for that last bit of damage. But the week wasn't over. Let's take a look at the next series.
Our second match saw Skill Issues Blitz on Amaryllis versus Straight Outta Compton 69 on Lightsworn.
After winning Rock, Paper, Scissors, Straight Outta Compton gets their engine rolling first and puts Blitz on his back foot from the get-go.
And the Lightsworn aggro unfortunately proved to be too much, taking a quick Game 1 before Blitz could get any meaningful setup. But Game 2, Blitz was able to play his game, summoning several Titanial and closing it out.
Crazy the way he was able to take control even after the opponent wiped 4 of his monsters off the board with that lightning vortex. Let's see how this set ends.
Not looking to repeat the previous match, Blitz also got into a controlling position Game 3, having complete board and resource advantage.
Yes, I love his position here, but you can never count a deck like Lightsworn out.
But unfortunately, Blitz attacked into Agors with Titanial as he pressed his lead. As both players were low on life points, a clutch Honest behind that Gors token was able to steal away another seemingly locked away Game 3.
A really tough way to go out, Jeff. Both of these sets were total nail-biters, but there's still hope to take home a victory, right?
Team Skill Issue, now questioning our choice of name, was backed up against a wall and needed to win out to get the Week 1 win. Katz was up playing Dragon Turbo against Triple Dribble on Flamvel.
This was a super volatile matchup, as you might imagine. We can both deal tons of damage from an empty board.
Game 1 was a quick win for Katz as he swiftly OTK'd his opponent.
Yeah, not much to say about that one.
The match was looking like a 2-0 as Katz brought his opponent down to just a few cards while amassing a large board of his own. But unfortunately, a set Fossil Dyna proved to be an equalizer, and Katz was unable to amass the resources to counter the mid to late game pressure of the Flamvel deck, which pushed the set to a third game.
I thought for sure I had him, but he made some nice combinations to take back control. I can't watch this third one, you just take it.
Katz opened up Bricky as he looked at a handful of vanilla monsters and all the wrong spells. He tried to draw into his combo pieces, but was unable to find what he needed before his opponent pushed enough damage to seal the game. Skill Issues' team chat remained in high spirits despite the guaranteed Week 1 loss, and the 2 remaining players were prepared to still give it their all.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, our team is hungry. Every one of these guys just wants to play high-quality Edison format Yu-Gi-Oh! And learn from every single match.
Lemur came in with his zombie control deck, shamelessly net decking Beast Mode's recently topping list.
Yeah, this is looking mighty familiar to me, Jeff.
Now, to be fair, Lemur did feature Des Lakuta in his list, a much-needed improvement from the original build.
An excellent point. Let's see if Des Lakuta was the secret sauce Beast Mode was missing. Who was Lemur's opponent?
Lemur was playing against Dan11695 on a complete abomination of a machine gadget solidarity list, which featured main deck Ancient Gear Beast, multiple copies, which positioned itself perfectly into the Trap Zombie matchup.
Now that card is a problem for zombies. Dan11965 practically pre-sided against our boy.
Game 1 was a grind, but Lemur closed it out with a massive combo, playing through Torrential Tribute using his Starlight Road and capping it off with Dark Arm Dragon for the win.
That was a massive combo, Jeff. That's the kind of explosive play that gadgets just can't handle.
Now Game 2 brought Dan's impressive deck building into focus, as side-decked Jinzo plus the main deck Ancient Gear Beast were able to completely shut down Lemur's strategy.
Yeah, some games are just downright unplayable.
Game 3, however, shows that if you mess with the Lemur, you're gonna get the horns.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Jeff. After his opponent stumbled straight into Starlight Road for the second time this set, Lemur had a noticeable advantage in both tempo and cards. He kept his foot on the gas and snowballed that lead into a convincing win with another big combo.
Skill Issue was stabilizing now, and ready to push another win as Dante and his Blackwings entered the battle. He was up against Kozarski's Vayu Turbo, making this the first real matchup we've seen so far.
That's right. If you know Edison, you know both of these decks, and Kozarski is a name some of you might recognize. He's a content creator, so be sure to check out his stuff. But there are no friends in war, and I know Dante, aka Crude Human, has a lot of experience with the birds.
Concerningly though, Dante mentioned in the player chat at the beginning of the match that he would be drinking throughout, a detail which Kozarski would likely try to use to his advantage.
Yeah, Dante literally got out of bed for this match, which was originally scheduled for the next day.
Despite this setback, Dante pushed early game advantage with Blackwing Bora the Spear, which allowed him to take a quick Game 1 with brain control.
That Spirit Reaper isn't doing much to protect Kozarski's life points. What's a goon to a goblin, as they say.
Game 2 saw Vayu slowing the pace down as both players traded damage and resources. Unfortunately, Kozarski saw his own brain control, which enabled him to finish off Dante for Game 2.
Well, well, well. How the turntables...
With the pressure and potential effects of alcohol building, Dante achieved a solid lead Game 3. As both players were low on life points, however, it was still anyone's game.
That early 4,000 life points from Solemn put Kozarski in a tough spot, but he had major gas to back it up. Dante was able to clap back with a solid Brio play, but then...
Kozarski drew brain control and snuck lethal from the jaws of defeat, ending Skill Issue's win streak of 1, and also proving that brain control is indeed a good card.
No doubt. It played a huge role in every single game this set.
With that, Skill Issue's Week 1 ended in a 1-4 loss. After replay analysis and gameplay critique, morale is high, and the team expects to come back next week better and stronger.
I said it to the team and I'll say it again, no one got 2-0'd. These were close sets that could have swung either way with different decisions or draws. But there's one more item on the agenda. As the captain of Skill Issue, I've told my team that they're not only playing for wins each week, they're playing for awards. These prestigious accolades will be up for grabs every time Team Skill Issue takes to the warpath. Play of the Week is an award earned by gapping your opponent with a squeaky clean play. Unbeatable is awarded to a player who wins their set 2-0. Untouchable can be claimed by winning a game without losing a single life point outside of paying costs. Bounty Hunter is given to a player who earns a victory over one of the top-ranked players in the league. Mechanical is an award earned by winning a rulings dispute. Comeback King goes to someone who wins a set after losing Game 1. First Blood is claimed when a player is the first member of our team to win their match in a given week. And finally, Perfectionist is given to a player who deals exact game with their finishing board. This week, I am proud to give Lemur both First Blood and Play of the Week for this huge combo. Now, Lemur has been trying to resolve a Goblin Zombie to search a Plague Spreader, but his opponent has not been letting it happen. So he sets the Deslakuta and goes another route. He draws a card, it's Dark Arm Dragon, He goes for the summon his opponent Torrentials, up comes the Starlight Road, and next thing you know, Lemur is comboing off without the Plague Spreader. Down comes the Dark Armed Dragon, and he has more than enough damage to take his opponent out despite their best efforts to prevent him. That was an awesome play, definitely deserving of Play of the Week, and that is all we have for you guys this week. But you can look forward to one of these recaps every week as we fight to top the War League.